Thai Prime Minister Anutin Charnvirakul's new government is set to outline its agenda in Parliament tomorrow. It will unveil a Thailand 10-plus plan aimed at lifting growth through stimulus, economic reforms, and investment in future industries. CNA's Saksith Saiyasombut has more.
Every time a new Thai government comes into office, they are required to hold a policy speech to Parliament. However, it has become somewhat an annual tradition here now that we have the fourth change of government in 4 years. But for once, the Prime Minister is still the same for 2 times in a row. For Anutin Charnvirakul, this procedure completes the formation of his new government ever since the snap election gambit in February yielded a strong mandate for his Boom Jai Thai party and a commanding majority coalition in Parliament. But the challenges he and his new cabinet are facing have gotten a lot bigger than they already are since the war in Iran, with rising energy prices not only making refueling expensive, but also every other cost of living. This is something he acknowledged on Monday after his new cabinet was sworn in.
เรากำลังเผชิญหน้ากับวิกฤตการณ์ที่ส่งผลกระทบในระดับโลกเรายอมรับความจริงและเราจะร่วมกันปรับเปลี่ยนเพื่อให้ผ่านวิกฤตครั้งนี้ไปให้ได้ความสามัคคีความร่วมมือของคนในชาติเป็นต้นทุนทางสังคมที่สำคัญที่สุดในยามนี้ครับผมเชื่อว่าพี่น้องประชาชนชาวไทยทุกคนจะให้ความร่วมมือกับรัฐบาลและเราจะผ่านพ้นวิกฤตนี้ไปด้วยกันและอยู่กับความเปลี่ยนแปลงที่จะเกิดขึ้นในอนาคตนี้ได้อย่างมั่นคงครับ
In the draft of the policy speech that CNA has seen, the Middle Eastern conflict is mentioned up front. The government pledges to soften short-term shocks and price volatility by securing more that they can redistribute to relieve households in form of subsidies and cash handouts. Looking ahead, Mr. Anutin's administration wants to tackle broad reforms to stimulate the economy, which grew only 2.4% last year, emphasizing support for SMEs and easier investments in artificial intelligence, semiconductors, and clean energy. On national security, they declare a crackdown on transnational threats such as scam networks, money laundering, and drug trafficking, while also focusing on the border conflict with neighboring Cambodia, pledging peaceful bilateral mechanism, but at the same time ramping up security presence, as well as looking to cancel an MOU with Cambodia on overlapping territorial claims. Observers say that given the strong mandate and the fact that they are the current proxy of the political establishment here in Thailand, that should give them enough security to last a full term of 4 years. This is something that only happened once in recent Thai political history. But for any administration, the bread and butter of their legitimacy and approval is if they can tackle economic issues. And there's no shortage of that at the dawn of the new government of Prime Minister Anutin Charnvirakul. Saksith Saiyasombut, CNA Bangkok.